Hey there, comic book fans. I'm back from the comic shop again this week. Went at night tonight. Back to my old schedule of meeting my friend Rob there Wednesday, or I think come September it'll have to be Thursday nights, but for now it's Wednesday nights and hanging out. First time I've done that since before COVID. We used to hang out at the comic shop for about an hour and talk comics or whatever, and we're gonna get back to doing that again. It's nice to be back to a little more normal. First, let me show you my cover. Got 7 comics, by the way. Did I say that? First, we'll show you my museum piece cover of the week that sits on top of my printer. An issue of Nexus. What issue is this? 24. A fairly early issue of Nexus. Steve Rude art. This is the early days of Steve Rude painting. He's really gotten to be a good painter over the years. But he started out kind of drawing with paint, and that's kind of what this one is. Matter of fact, this one might not even be paint. This might be colored pencils or pastels or something. But now, his drawing was always solid, but his painting has gotten even better and better over the years. But that's the one that's been on top of my printer that I've picked up and looked at every now and then all week. And let's see, I got the comic shop news. What does that say down there? Amazing Spider-Man 74. I guess that's important. Is that Mary Jane? Mary Jane back? I don't even know. I haven't read Spider-Man. Spencer spins Spidey Tales no more. Is that Nick Spencer? Is this his last... For more than 3 years and 82 issues, 74 and plus 4 specials, Nick Spencer has been Peter Parker's storyteller. Oh, I guess I didn't even know Nick Spencer was writing Spider-Man. But always lots of stuff to look at in here. Little Kazar in the Savage Land. A lot of fun looking through that, see what comics are coming out. Now let's see what comics I got. The first one is one with my name in it. Bad Idea Comics, Sleigh Bells. How much is this one? $8. Ooh, that's expensive. But it's about 40-something pages. And it's got... who does this? Zeb Wells is the writer. David LaFuente is the artist. And then in the back has got Elliot Rahl and Adam Polina art. I like the Adam Polina art in this one. It's pretty nice. And this is the Santa Claus special. And here we'll show you mine. I'm in there as the production guy. You can find my name. But I picked it up in my LCS because who knows when... I'm supposed to be getting comp copies eventually, but this is something about killing Santa Claus thing. I'm not even quite sure. I put it together, but I didn't actually read it while I put it together. And then we've got Post Americana, issue 6 of 7, this is. Little flag motif on the back. Who's this again? Steve Scroce and Dave Stewart. Oh my... Look at that. My bottom got bent up. How did that happen? I should have put it in a bag and a board before I got it home. Anyway. Good. This has been a good stuff. Pardon me. A post-apocalyptic story. People living in this mountain that they're protected them from, and now they're out in the post-apocalyptic world and things got crazy. We'll see how this goes. Last I knew they met some woman who lived in a mountain who's robot or something. We'll see. Only one more issue of that. And then we've got Terry Moore's serial. I think this is 5. This might only be 10 issues because that's usually what he has. He always has a nice little quote in the front. And then we get into the story of our little girl who's actually some 1,000-year-old demon hunting a serial killer. Terry Moore's stuff is always good. We were discussing Terry Moore, I think, on our Friday night show once. I mentioned that Terry Moore is an artist whose drawings have a lot of charm, and really his storytelling depends a lot on the charm of the drawings. And it's hard to draw a charm, but he does it. See? Nice charming picture on the back. But always good. I always enjoy reading Terry Moore's work. Then we've got the Deep Beyond number 6. This one's going 12, so it's 6 of 12. And this turned, it was sort of post-apocalyptic at the beginning. Now it got all science fiction-y. And this post-apocalyptic, it's not quite as apocalyptic as post-Americana. It's just, it's less apocalyptic, but still apocalyptic. But these people, oh, look at them. There's some sort of, they just discovered this thing that there's something at the bottom of the ocean where we can interface with these alien creatures. They're either from another dimension or another world. Who knows? They don't even know. But they're a lot smarter than the humans. And so now, oh, look at that. So with the first, I don't know, 4 issues were about these people trying to survive, these other people chasing them. And then last issue, it turned into this real sci-fi story. So I'm interested to see where that goes now. Another post-apocalyptic one, Geiger. This is straight up post-apocalyptic. The world has ended. Geiger's this radioactive man. This one is Jeff Johns and Gary Frank. Pretty well-known mainstream team, but here they are doing their own indie comic. And our glowing man Geiger just found 2 kids who he's befriended, and there's these people in LA and Las Vegas, LV, trying to get something from the kids, and I'm really not 100% sure how to describe this story, except there's post-apocalyptic things going on, and people are hunting other people down. Pardon me. Here comes Nocterra, another post-apocalyptic comic. Oh, this is post-apocalyptic week. The apocalypse in this one is the sun has turned black. Well, the sunlight is still here, but it's just dark. I mean, the effects of the sunlight are still here. There's still warmth, I guess, and things still grow somehow. But if you're in the dark, you need light. If you're in the dark, you get turned into a monster. So all these people have been turned into monsters. All these animals have been turned into monsters. And Scott Snyder and Tony S. Daniels, some more. The kid's getting turned into a monster. Some more mainstream guys doing their own indie book. Ah, what a double-page spread that is, huh? Nice and wavy. It's been fun. So this was one this and Geiger were on the fence with me, but I ended up picking them up, and they're solidly okay. I'm not going to tell you they're the greatest things in the world, but I've been enjoying reading after the apocalypse stuff. Then the last one is Carmen, number 5 of 5, and this one has been excellent. This is only one person's apocalypse in this one. The woman at the beginning of it died, and Carmen is her angel of some kind who's supposed to bring her to the next life or something, but instead they're hanging around this world as ghosts and contemplating life kind of thing. I have no idea how this is going to end, because this has kind of been more about navel gazing than plot, and which is fine with me. I like navel gazing kind of stuff, and the artwork has been really nice. There's another angel there, whoever it is, who's getting Carmen and trying to get Carmen in trouble. But this Julian March writing and drawing, and it's been excellent. I think there was a European version of it out already. That Gore Vidal got, so we could read it. He got the Spanish version, so we could read it all ahead of us. But I've caught up now. And there you go. Let me show you a little artwork. I'm actually working. This is the painting I showed you last week. I'm actually working on another one. That's what I've been mainly working on. Well, we'll show you that next week when it's finished. It's in the middle. But I also did this right before the painting. This strange Dreams of Thing cover with all these. This striped guy with his striped planet behind him and striped wall and lots of striped things. Even that's striped down there. But yeah, this is number 100. I've done 112 of these color drawings. I'm gonna have to put them in a book somehow. I think that brown of his face may have come out a little dark. That's the one thing I look at this and go, I should have used a lighter brown, but meh. You know what? Can't win them all. It came out okay. All well written. Here's this one again. I like the colors on this one. It's very lively and spinny. All right, there you go. Some artwork, some comics. You guys have a good week out there.